Okay, I hope it's visible. Hi everyone, I'm Ugur Yilmaz, and I'll give you an update about my SSI project. So the outline is I'll start with introducing myself a little bit. What did I do? What went wrong in the last years? Where am I? Where are we? And call to action on my project. And by the way, all the images are generated by AI on this slide. I hope that's okay. So yeah, who am I? So basically, I'm Ugur Yilmaz. I'm not from academia. I work as a DevOps engineer in SK Observatory in Manchester, UK. And I have been with the project for more than 4 years, where I develop, maintain infrastructure, and advocate best practices for CI/CD with security in mind. And that's what I want to bring to a wider community. That's why I'm here. And I believe that CI/CD having a CI/CD pipeline is important for research software engineers because it provides you with a built-in quality. It makes your software reproducible. It makes automated security checks, which is especially important given the recent increase in cyber threats. And most importantly, it provides us with sustainability in the long term by achieving all of the above. To have this available for everyone with ease, because I know most of these topics are not easy for new software developers, especially in research, if they don't have a software background. So for that purpose, I wanted to do a series of workshops so that we can automate and we can improve awareness and usage of CI/CD in our projects. The workshops are poised to be a self-paced tutorial format, but with a face-to-face setting as well as a hands-on session that provides some more interactivity as well. So, what did I do to achieve this? Basically, I attended the last year's collaboration workshop where I met with people, like-minded people, which helped me understand different use cases. By taking those on, I wrote some code. Because I mean, mostly I wrote the templates for continuous integration and deployment steps for Python packages. And then I had some user feedback. Again, same people from the collaborative workshop. Thanks so much for those that either filled my survey back in May or helped me directly when I asked them a question and helped me try to iron some of the details. And then after a talk with Christina around November, I think I decided to I'm lagging behind, I know, and I need to speed up the process. And I couldn't over the summer because I had a baby. I had to change a lot of diapers, so that set me back a little bit. But now the code is almost there, so I'm focusing on having the workshops themselves. So the structure of the workshop and the format of them are now finalized. I found a location basically where I work. So that is SK Observatory headquarters in Jodel Bank next to the Lowell Telescope, as you can see. The time, I don't have an exact date yet because there's some still small logistic things to sort out there. But I'm thinking about early mid-February. It can be late as well, but I don't want to be I want to be later than that. But I know that I need to start advertising it a lot sooner, so that will happen next week. So with that, I I I advise everyone, or I ask everyone to please register for interest if you are interested in these two workshops. By the way, the titles are, the first one is how can you package your software using a CI/CD pipeline to make it more accessible and reusable using containers. And the second one is a little more ambitious, from first commit to software release under 15 minutes. So those are the templates that we have in our project, both available for GitLab and GitHub are doing. You include them in your CI/CD, and it is flexible enough so that it does everything for you. And in under 15 minutes, you have a releasable package. So to to showcase these and to help people understand the concepts around it, I will be hosting hands-on face-to-face workshops for 1.5 days. It might be less, it might be slightly longer, which is also formatted as a self-paced tutorials for later consumption. I want to integrate this with the carpentry as well, but I don't quite know how yet. And basically the format is, it starts in the afternoon and then it finishes in the next day. So yeah, so that's basically a quick update on where I am, and thank you for listening to me. I might be going a little bit too fast because I was too conscious about the time. So yeah.
Excellent, thank you. Everybody's done a brilliant job at rattling through their slides very quickly and keeping within the time. Well done. You all seem to have presented a lot of information very, very quickly. I don't know if anyone else has got some comments, but I see that Kim's put in the chat, this sounds great. I recommend sharing in LinkedIn, one of my favorite platforms. And she's asked, will you run it online too?
No, currently the plan I have is run it with a hands-on experience so that the people are coming up, attending can benefit a lot more. But then the format itself is structured as in a self-paced tutorial because I already have that mostly ready, so I can start with that so that you can run, and then maybe we can set up a Slack channel or something like that to collaborate on for the longer term. I might run it online at a later date, but I didn't plan for it like that for the time being.
So that was going to be my question as well. It says that I think you probably get more traction or more people involved if you create an online version of it. I mean, I don't know how many people will be able to travel to Georgia Bank. So it'd be useful for the community if you could also do it virtually at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Okay, any other questions? No? Well, thank you very much, everyone. You've done a great job there at providing a lot of information very quickly and so thoroughly that nobody's got anything to ask you. So that's great. You answered all the questions in the presentation.